What a call! What a play! What a game!
everybody. I'm the coach, and this is Madden Ultimate Team. Hope you're ready because we've got another good one on tap.
The Florida Atlantic man, Greg Joseph, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. Fielded just outside the goal line. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And a glance here at their shifty mobile signal caller.
We're seeing it more and more in this league, how teams love to have athletes back there taking the snaps, guys who can throw it and move around and get yards with their legs if needed. He's one of the best examples that we see out there right now. He can throw for hundreds of yards one week and then run for 100+ the next. He adds an extra dimension that really confounds defenses when he puts it all together.
Come on, hey!
To throw is Robinson on first down. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Finding Taysom Hill complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
Things are looking pretty darn good on this first drive, aren't they? Came right out, set the tone, this time with a big pass play.
And if the peek behind the curtain that they gave us or their game plan, I don't think that's going to be the last one we see.
I think you're exactly right about that.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Gets it to Smith-Schuster on the jet sweep. Taron Johnson made the stop. Defensively, they had that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, and one of the things about this play, it can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And able to get this to the 24-yard line. They began the play at the 12. It's also a pickup of 12 for the first down. But just a simple tap pass, but it pays off in a big way.
And sometimes the simple stuff causes the most problems for a defense because there's a breakdown in communication there. When that receiver goes behind the line of scrimmage and it looks like he's going in motion, someone either has to go with him or he has to be passed off to another defender. Somehow they didn't get that communicated well, and it turned into a nice play.
And it's a fumble. But thankfully, this is corralled by the offense, so they will, in fact, hold on to the football. Could have been a costly mistake, but as it turns out, they keep possession.
You can't give away these types of opportunities in the red zone. And I'm sure that was flashing through his brain as the ball escaped his hands. Fortunately for him, able to get picked up by his team, fumble recovered. They still have an opportunity deep in the red zone.
The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up 1st and goal. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco, a 5-yard touchdown run. And this offense takes the ball down the field and scores on their opening drive. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And no thought of a return here for Hines. So here come the Bills on offense for the first time. They'll be led out by the veteran Mike Vick. Of course, he had 6 seasons in Atlanta and then 5 in Philadelphia.
And how about the overhaul that his career took while he was in Philadelphia? Because he'd gone through some times, right? Gone through some rough patches. Gets to Philadelphia, gets another opportunity. And in 2010, leads the Eagles to the playoffs. And he's the NFL Comeback Player of the Year.
And now he's back in the city of brotherly love. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot.
Hey,
Nyheim Hines, his first carry. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. 16 yards there, and the Bills have a first down. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Bills with the football as we start quarter number 2. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Vic goes play action. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Jason Taylor, he's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9.
But defensively on the previous play, they gave up a pretty good chunk of yardage, but right there, they got a good portion of it right back.
And if we just flip it around from the offensive perspective, took a nice step forward, and how about a couple of leaps backwards after that play? They've got to figure out a big call coming up here to try and gain that yardage.
And pressure coming, and they got him once again. They bring a man off the corner that time, and he gets home for a loss of 6.
But this is what happens when you get behind the chains, as people like to say, when you have obvious passing situations. Hard to vary it up and fool a defense.
And you hate those situations if you're an O-lineman, right?
Oh, without a doubt, because you just know they're coming, and you never know exactly how. They can be exotic in their blitzes, or their athletic ability just takes over.
4th down, so they send out Trenton Gill.
And the fair catch is taken at about the 13-yard line here.
Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining.
Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. The last run got 9. That leaves him with second and a yard. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. And that's caught inside the 30.
And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Well, I think it's about time I took my eyes off of the secondary or the guys with the football. How about the offensive line on that snap? They took care of business.
Absolutely, and when he can stay in the pocket like that, you're going to get big plays like we just saw. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. They follow up that gigantic gain with the tiniest of pickups, 1 yard. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Back to throw. Robinson over the middle, complete to Samuel. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. A final shot before break. Robinson. And with a clock reading zeros, he is into the end zone. What an exclamation mark to the end of this second quarter.
Indeed. Indeed.
Another impressive drive, so they're 2 for 2, 2 touchdowns. Charles, a great start to this ball game for them.
And one of the words that's really worked its way into our lexicon is stacking. They've stacked momentum each time out, and not only on a between those touchdowns. Defense held, forced to punt to get the ball back, and they played awfully well in this one. Both sides playing at optimum level.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that will take us to the end of the first half of play. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. So here come the Bills out for their second drive.
Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now, they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
I'd say it's not panic time yet, but let's be honest about it. Empty possession here, not what you're looking for when you're down a couple of scores.
Absolutely not. Trying to start the second half off on the right foot. Unfortunately, going to give the ball up.
Another keeper here by Vick.
And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Now here's Vick. Under pressure, and down he goes.
More than one defender there, and that's a loss of 5 on the sack.
Oh, you can just see it in their body language. They're starting to see victory on the horizon now, and if it comes to fruition, they got to give a game ball to the front 7. Defensive line has taken charge and controlled this game. Face a challenge of stopping this opposing offense, and they've done so with ease.
And a great job here. This is going to turn out to be a beauty. This is marked down at about the 3-yard line.
That punt was near perfection as it checked up inside the 5-yard line. You never know where these things are going to go, do you?
No, what was it? You got a John Heisman quote about that,
right? He said the football is roughly a prolate spheroid, which means it's going to bounce funny, and you never know where it's going to end up.
And he'll find a little space. He gets us up near the 10. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Shot here on the ground. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. A give up the middle to Tomlinson. And he's brought down short. 2 yards there. Needed 4. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia, as we're about ready to rock and roll for the 4th and final quarter. He is going to find Hill here. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 40 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Robinson. It's caught left side by Cooks.
And he's got a first down as he's going to be taken down. But a very nice pickup there just in front of the 2-minute warning. The offense back out on the field here following the 2-minute warning. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. Now a man open down the middle of the field. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining.
Let's go now.
Working with 2nd and 5 now.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Going deep to the end zone for Juju.
And, it's incomplete. Oh, that would have been 6 points, but somehow he couldn't rein it in.
They'll look to throw again. And this is going to be incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Here's Robinson throwing on 4th down. Going deep to the end zone for Juju. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The 4th down pass play doesn't work out. And the Bills are going to get the football back. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And you're still in this game. I mean, yeah, you haven't scored. Offense obviously has struggled, but you're only 2 scores down, so all hope not lost.
Not at all, because we're talking about the NFL, and teams can score fast in this league. Quick strikes, you're right back in it. You're exactly right. Keeping hope alive.
Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Working out of the gun, Michael Vick.
Throw going to be caught left side here by Granson. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Vick's throw into the hands of Lockett.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Vick to the air again.
Returning right back to Lockett. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hines. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds, right around the 7. To throw, Vick. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. Now the Bills will hustle to the line. Vick over the middle, complete. It's Hines. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. Vick, 3rd and goal. And they're going to get it. They bring it down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. One last shot for Michael Vick. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Darius Slay with a pick. And that will write a finish to this ball game. So celebration down on the field for a good, hard-fought victory here.
the coach, and this is Madden Ultimate Team. Hope you're ready, because we've got another good one on tap.
Here's the former Auburn kicker, Daniel Carlson, to get this one started. And we are underway from MetLife Stadium. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by a man in his 23rd NFL season. Still doing it at age 45, Tom Brady. They'll come out throwing here on first down. That's caught left side. The tight end Pitts. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. On play action. Now Brady. It's incomplete. Took a shot. Couldn't connect. An early test. 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he will have a first down as they get into the ground at the 37. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Back to the ground on first, it's McCaffrey. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. Now Brady. This will be taken in by Michael Pittman. Touchdown! Michael Pittman. Eagles have taken a first-quarter lead.
You know, as a head coach, you can't hide everything from your team. They know that people think that they're not supposed to be on the field with them. So they designed a heck of a game plan, didn't they? Nice fast start, get out after them, and maybe let everyone know that they're here to compete.
And get this home crowd behind them early as well.
Yeah, that's a huge part of it, isn't it? Because if you get the home crowd involved, sometimes you can ride that wave, and that gives you a little added pep.
Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. So that drive 6 plays, 75 yards.
And it was capped off on the touchdown catch by Michael Pittman. Taken in at the 3. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
So now here comes the Eagles offense as they get ready to take over. And a look at a guy, definitely got a little razzle-dazzle to him. Can do it with his arm or his legs. Their mobile QB.
If you ask coaches at any level to design their ideal leader of a team, I think they're going to check every box with this guy. He's got the poise to handle responsibility. He stays calm under any kind of pressure, and he brings out the best of his teammates each and every week.
And out across midfield down to the 45. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. To throw. Robinson taking a shot for Samuel. Touchdown, Eagles. Deebo Samuel, 45 yards. And the Eagles are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own.
But Charles, here in their opening series, they said they had certain plays scripted for certain players. That looked like a well-designed play to get one of their top targets involved.
Yeah, let's face it, Brandon. A player of his talent is a problem for any opponent to defend, and we saw it right there. They tried to deny an open lane to him. He still outplayed the coverage and scored the early touchdown. Good luck trying to figure out how to defend him as this game moves on.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And we are tied at 7. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
Out of the end zone comes Johnson. And he doesn't even get this to the 10. He's taken down at the 9.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
Oh, ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick.
And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football.
Oh, I think there was a little too much heat on that one. He's trying to hit his running back out of the backfield. Normally you want to get the ball to them in stride. But here, this one's coming in hot. And it tips off his hands and into the arms of the defender.
So back onto the field, here come the Eagles for their second drive.
They'll have very good starting field position here as they try to break our tie. And they start 1st and 10.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll start out here with a jet sweep. Dropped at the 35, so able to display his strength, but not much room to operate. And still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean also just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
And he is going to have an Eagles first down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2.
7-7, our score after 1. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17. It's an Eagles first down on a gain of 11. Tomlinson up the middle. Talanoa Hufanga in on the stop.
They've created a nice sustained drive off of plays like that. A nice strong run there that keeps them advancing the ball.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 9 yards on the play there, and it'll set him up first and goal.
Let's go now.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. It's a quarterback sneak. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's second down. They'll go with the keeper. And this time he breaks the plane. He's in for the touchdown. Denard Robinson scoring on the sneak from a yard out.
And the Eagles have moved out in front.
So with second and goal, still had a couple of downs to work with. They tried to sneak, and they got in.
I like the idea that they did it early in the down and distance count. Second down as opposed to waiting later on. I think it fooled them a little bit, but how about the push they got up front to get the quarterback through?
Big push and a touchdown to boot. Carlson on for the PAT. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And it was capped off by the quarterback sneak for 6. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
Johnson won't return this, and the football will come out to the 25. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And this is caught. First catch by Brandon Marshall. And he gets this one just shy of the 40 to mark him down at the 39. Going for the deep ball. And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. How about a 39-yard pickup? They'll take it. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Brady now on first down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Looking to throw again on second down. Brady, nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
He'll get this underneath to McCaffrey.
And that's not nearly going to be enough. Stopped at the 22, and he needed plenty more. And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through, and they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Eagles offense going to take over late in this first half.
And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that could change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Airing this one out for Evans. And got his man complete. The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Airing this one out for Evans. This is caught inside the 15.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Oh, a good return up past the 30. Past midfield. The 30. 10, 5, and he will score. Touchdown, Eagles. I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge him, kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there.
And we will not see an attempt to match that return touchdown, as this will be a touchback and bring it out to the 25.
Starting the second half with a run by McCaffrey. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards. From the gun, it's Brady.
He's got his pass-catching tight end. That's Pitts.
And that's good for a gain of 6, and it's 2nd down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
From the 45 on 2nd down, Brady. He gets it left.
Down on the other side of midfield.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Throwing on first down at 40-yard line.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Brady. Good completion here to Johnson. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 20-yard line. 11 more yards there. This methodical drive continues.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Into the red zone, it's Brady. Touchdown! Michael Pittman. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And his guys are able to make this a close game again. Brady will look to throw for it. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands chance. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Philadelphia getting set to take the field. They'll start this drive out on the ground.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 14 yards there and an Eagle first down. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the... Back now here at MetLife Stadium. It's the Eagles in possession of the football and leading this one as we get ready to start the final quarter. Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And this is going to be an Eagles first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line. For an effective play there, getting their wideouts involved in the run game.
And what they're always hoping on that type of a play, that they can get to the end of the line and have a chance to turn it upfield as he did there. That means they controlled the blocking and took care of the defensive end or the outside linebacker to give him that lane.
And I guess I need to clarify, I said getting their wideouts involved in the run game, but of course that was actually a pass as he popped it forward.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. He takes this for about 6 down inside the 40. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game.
So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. Gets it to Smith-Schuster on the jet sweep. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Now, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. He is going to find Hill here. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry.
And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line.
Let's go now.
And they'll indeed take a knee. The Eagles in the victory formation as they take a knee. 9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Operating from the gun. Robinson to the goal line, but it's incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the 2nd half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
From a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a 1-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position. but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
Out of the end zone comes Johnson. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14. Tom Brady in the offense. Down by 8, 33 seconds to go. Needing to go pretty much the length of the football field as they have it 1st and 10. And Brady's throw there incomplete.
Work with me, partner. Take a deep breath because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle, kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
And he'll wind up getting about 8, but the clock will run. Also, don't forget, it's now 3rd down. Finding Pittman. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Well, it took us until the final play, Charles, to officially decide it.
Hey everybody, it's the coach. Welcome you to another installment of Madden Ultimate Team. There's been a lot of talk leading up to this matchup, and it's finally here. But can it live up to all the hype?
Here's the former Auburn kicker, Daniel Carlson, to get this one started. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. From the 10. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. Jet sweep to start the drive. And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game, as he'll lose yardage to start things out. The defensive coordinators love that. You got a cornerback willing to stick his nose in there, come up on run support, and stop that pop pass dead in its tracks.
And partner, one good thing about trying to defend that play, you should see it coming the whole way. You see the receiver coming in motion in your direction. Nice job eluding the blocker, making the play behind the line of scrimmage, but an even better job studying the play before you have to try and defend it in a game.
Throwing on third down. Here's Pickett. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield.
tackle, getting the sack. But defensively, you really can't script the start much better. You get a 3-and-out and a sack.
Yeah, you're exactly right about that. They kept them short of a first down on first and second down. And then on third down, they pick up a sack. What tremendous momentum for them to start this game.
And this kick will be touchdown as they spot it inside the 45-yard line. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they are led out there by their mobile quarterback. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. Less than a minute to go here in a scoreless first quarter to this point. Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver.
And this results in 6. Touchdown. Brandon Cooks, 32 yards. And his guys have taken a first quarter lead. Now for the extra point, Daniel Carlson. It's up and good, and it'll give his guys a 7-0 lead. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. Kansas City taking the field for their second drive. And the first drive, 3-and-out. Second possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how the defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one.
And he coughed it up. And the defense will get their hands on it, going the other way. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football. And they still find ways to knock it free.
They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And he will score. It's a touchdown. Brandon Cooks with his second touchdown of this opening quarter as his guys are able to extend their lead. Extra point by Carlson up. And it's now 14-0. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. Out now the Chiefs offensive unit ready to do battle again.
Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. We'll see if they can do better here on this drive. 1st and 10, here's Pickett.
Hit from behind, and he's going to be driven down.
Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play.
Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Another try after the first down sack.
Pickett.
Under pressure, they got him again.
Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL. The Chiefs with the football as we start the second quarter.
as they've got it with a 3rd down and long coming up. And this turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety.
An absolutely dominating series from that pass rush to record the safety. 3 sacks in a row shouldn't be possible against an NFL offensive line. But there they are, dropping him on 3 straight reps, the last of which came in the end zone for 2 points.
Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. It has been about as perfect of a start to this game as these guys could have asked for, Charles. They've scored on their first 2 drives. They still haven't given anything up on the other side of the ball, so they can already make this a 3-score game here if they can come away with points on this drive.
Yeah, they're almost pushing them to the brink, aren't they, partner? Almost to the point now where it's a loss of words for me, which I know would excite all of our viewers, but you're just not supposed to see that type of dominance so quickly in a game like this. Everything they've done has been working so far. Offense, defense, you name it, it's going well for them.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. 12 yards there and a 1st down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 10 more there and another 1st down. Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory.
And a lot of times, these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
Cooks flashing the footwork. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A good pickup there, 21 yards. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. And it's a touchdown. Brandon Cooks on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Well, just a sensational start for this offense, Charles. 3 drives, 3 passing touchdowns.
Is that like mentioning the perfect game in baseball? Or are we cool to do it here in football, partner?
No, I think you can do it here in football. I think perfect game in baseball, that's its own category.
Yeah, I think you're right about that. Could not imagine a worse start for that secondary. Or let's face it, a better one for this offense. No chance to stop passing now the way that it's going. I think we'll continue to press the ball downfield and hopefully reap the same results.
And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Chiefs going to go back on offense here late in this first half. I don't think they need to be reminded of the situation here. I mean, the clock is dwindling. 3-score deficit waiting for them at halftime unless they can get something on the board here before intermission.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Picking now to throw off the play fake.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. It's going the other way. And he's going to bring the fumble back for a touchdown.
Charles, Charles, they are putting on a show right now. I mean, with that fumble return for the touchdown, you think about the size of this advantage. Heck, it's a 4-score game right now, and we're still in the first half.
And that has to be the highlight, Brandon, with how frequently we see fumbles return to the house. But if you aren't inclined to pick this as the game signature play so far, you do have no shortage of alternatives to select from. This has been nothing short of a clinic. And as noted, we still have a half a ball to play.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
The Chiefs going to go back on offense one final time in this first half.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much.
And a loose football. And this will be scooped up by the defense. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. There are two words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S, ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what position you play, you've got to take care of the rock.
And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number one. A little jet sweep to start the drive. Dances by at the 20. And they've got it in the red zone now, down at about the 19. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds from... First half.
And just a yard to go here on second down. Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver.
And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15.
And this is just a little touch pass. They send the receiver in motion, just kind of tap it forward to him. Now, it doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down. A nice, consistent gain.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here.
And he's going to go down in the field of play. So they say no to the field goal try. And now time has run out on this first half. So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly an abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter three. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number three. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And we move to spotlighting Brandon Cooks. A monster game so far, third quarter. He is lighting up the stat sheet.
And so many times when you see these types of games, you hear about the quarterback, or we talk about the quarterback throwing guys open, putting it in the right spot. How about some credit for the receivers, though, who find ways to get open, whether they uncover late in a route or they get open early, but they just always find a way. And he's having that type of a game.
Yeah, he's been nearly impossible to cover. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver.
And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. They pick up 12 on the play, and the chains move.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here.
And he'll be tackled at about the 35.
Only needing 2 yards on second down. Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line.
Well, I think the hope is, with a touch pass like that, maybe you catch the defense off guard, but they were all over that one.
And it is the kind of play that works better against certain defenses, and this clearly was the wrong one to run into. Really nice job getting him down behind the line of scrimmage.
This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard.
They'll go with a touch pass here, trying to pick it up.
Pushes past him. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. They give him 12 yards and a first down. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to go. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on it before he could get much out of it.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver.
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
The partner, he has carried them in this ballgame throwing the football. All 4 touchdowns through the air, and that's really helped them get this nice lead.
And I know it's a team game, but right now, he is truly the focal point. Every touchdown his team has so far has been the result of his arm. How about him throwing it downfield, creating big plays? I don't know how you slow him down unless you can make him uncomfortable in the pocket.
And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25.
And Kansas City's offense now set and ready to go. Well, it's been a struggle so far for this offense, Charles. It's not only that they haven't been able to put the points up, but really stringing yards together has been a real issue for them in this one.
I'm so glad you brought up the yardage, because I was thinking to myself, we've seen a lot of NFL games, and we've seen our share of lopsided contests, but in almost all of them, both offenses have put up at least 200 yards in a game, but not in this one. This has been a display of offense that, frankly, I think the two of us have watched from behind our hands, trying to spread our fingers wide enough to actually see the result.
So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score.
Pickett, he'll look to throw it.
Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. Here's the Chiefs punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And this will be down by a member of the kicking team just outside of the 30-yard line.
And now this offense comes back out onto the field. Now they are really in the driver's seat here, enjoying this lead late in the fourth quarter. The defense does have all 3 timeouts, but at this point, doesn't look like it's going to matter much. They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Let's go now.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. That one good for 26 and a first down. Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Working with a 2nd and 3.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 11 yards there, first down. Well, that'll help the old passing stats. Remember, it was a pop pass, so it's not a wide receiver run there, Charles.
Well, I like the way that you scored it, and that's exactly how it goes into the books. But remember, he's had success throwing the ball the standard way in this game. And here, this little tap pass, it goes for good yardage, a little something extra in his repertoire.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Ball at the 8 here for 2nd and a yard, maybe a touch less. And they just took a timeout with 2 seconds to go. This one obviously decided. Not sure they needed to take it, but we'll take it with them. Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra.
The coach here, welcoming you to another installment of Madden Ultimate Team. There's been a lot of talk leading up to this matchup, and it's finally here. But can it live up to all the hype?
Here's the former Auburn kicker Daniel Carlson to get this one started. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11th. So here are the Bucs backed up to start their initial drive. They'll be led out by last year's Super Bowl champion QB in his 14th NFL season now out of Georgia, Matthew Stafford.
And Matthew Stafford was taken first overall in the 2009 draft, and he certainly played like a top pick. Throughout his career, he's been one of the most prolific passers in the league, and there's no reason to believe he's going to slow down his production anytime soon. Not only that, he's also one of the tougher quarterbacks in the league.
And Stafford's going to be taken down. That's a safety. Well, we thought these two defenses, they might come to play. One has already come to play here. A safety for the opening points of the game.
Brandon, let's file this play away because if it turns out to be a tight game, who knows? This could wind up being the difference.
So here come the Eagles for their initial possession of the game. And
leading him out as their fifth-year quarterback.
I tell you what, when he's on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one that's capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. A little jet sweep to start the drive. Cooks flashing the footwork. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 33 yards that time.
So that about the shortest pass a quarterback can make, but it winds up going for a bundle.
Yeah, let's face it, in the stats, it sure looks like a heck of a throw, doesn't it? It's almost like in baseball when you get that little Texas leaguer that turns into a double. You would think that you hit it off the wall. Big-time play for him on a short little pass.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver.
And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44.
This defense not fooled one bit on that touch pass.
And this has become one of those kind of in-vogue plays, you know, kind of like the shuffle pass was a few years ago. This one never got off the ground, but you understand why a lot of teams are running it. These wide receivers, a lot of them, they run like running backs with the ball in their hands.
Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. Second down and long.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
And that's something you have to get ready for defensively because in today's NFL, teams will use their wide receivers on jet sweeps, end arounds. They'll move them back in the backfield and make them running backs. Partner, this was much more of a tap pass, but effective nonetheless.
And I think both guys love it. If you're a quarterback, it's an easy completion. If you're a wide receiver, you get the easy reception and also a chance to try to make a play with your feet.
They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
Second and 4. Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a third down coming up.
They'll go with a touch pass here, trying to pick it up.
And he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. It goes as a gain of 9, and it moves the chains.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here.
And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. A solid pickup at 13 sets him up 1st and goal. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And he's in. Touchdown. A 1-yard touchdown reception. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes this a 9-point game. So that drive goes 8 plays. And it was capped off by an Eagles touchdown. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. Tampa Bay, they're getting ready to set up shop here for their second drive. And the last time they had the football, they surrendered 2 points on the safety. They don't want to do that one again.
No, not at all. It's almost like a bases clearing double, isn't it? Give up a couple of runs.
Sure.
just messes things up for you offensively. But now they've got to go ahead, take it, set it aside, and move forward.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Now Stafford. To the sideline, and wow, what a catch there. He doesn't get a lot, but he was able to get the feet down complete. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And now we've got a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Stafford on 3rd down. He'll get it once more into the hands of Hill. Out of bounds, it looks like right at the 40. Now a first down throw. Stafford. Eagle pressure. Too much this time. Down he goes. Stafford barking out signals and trying to get his guys set quickly. Under pressure, and they got to him again. That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6. These sacks now, they're starting to pile up, Charles, and that front 7 defensively, they've had their way with this offensive line.
And I think at this stage, we have to start thinking about different play calls. We've got to start helping this quarterback out because the entire game he's been under siege. I don't care what the down and distance. They've got to get the ball out of his hands a lot quicker.
Delay of game, offense.
The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long. Following the penalty, it's Murray. And he will fight his way forward to about the 23-yard line. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And this will be down just inside the 30-yard line. The Eagles offense going to take over late in this first half. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room.
Let's go now.
They'll start out here with a jet sweep. Cooks flashing the footwork. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. The 22 more yards there and another first down.
Ready?
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. Field goal unit not out there. They want 6 before halftime. Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And he'll score. Touchdown, Eagles. Brandon Cooks as time expires in the first half. And the Eagles will extend their lead on a final play and a half. Carlson now to add the extra point. And that will make this a 16-point lead. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Brandon Cooks and the rest of the offensive crew trotting back into place out there. He's north of 150 yards in this game. He's been doing his thing, hasn't he?
That he has, and he's been enjoying himself. And it's the type of game that you get locked into a pretty good groove. May not be record-shattering, but it's the type of game that if you accumulate that throughout a season, you can be one of the top receivers in the game.
See how much they incorporate him here on this drive. And all the way down to the 40-yard line. The big play there for Philly. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. 10 yards there and an Eagle first down.
Here we go, here we go.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. 25 yards that time.
Here we go.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. Uses, and he'll score. Touchdown, Eagles. Juju Smith-Schuster, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Eagles take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. And oh, he clanks it off the right upright, and it's no good. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. Here comes the Buccaneers offense. They get their first reps of the second half. Stafford on first down. Pressure comes and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play. And he's able to get up here to the 26. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Stafford. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted.
Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And the Eagles will take over possession here up at the 44. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the third quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. Back now in Tampa. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver.
The ball carried by the wide receiver.
A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
They'll go with a touch pass here, trying to pick it up.
And he's got the first down before being taken down at the 46. A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
A gain of 3. First down, Eagles.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here.
Philadelphia picking up the first on a gain of 15. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Come on. 13 yards. First down.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here.
They'll get 13 yards for the second play in a row.
This offense continues to be a hot knife through butter. 3 drives, 3 scores, and knocking on the door again on drive number 4.
Now flags come in here. Looked like one of the Eagles might have moved. This O-line's been great. They've got the big lead, so give them a pass there, I guess.
Yeah, I would think so, because if we were grading them on their performance in this game, a lot of pluses in their boxes so far.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver.
The wide receiver, the ball carrier. A gain of 8 brings up 2nd and 10 at the 1-yard line.
And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here.
And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
So it's a victory here for the Philadelphia Eagles, and this was truly a total team effort, Charles, on both sides of the ball.
Hey, folks, I'm your host, the coach. It's game time. It's Ultimate Team. It doesn't get any better than this.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Now Robinson throwing to start the drive. Winds up and lets it go for Samuel. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Deebo Samuel. And the Bucs will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. So a 1st and 10 as the Buccaneer offense gets ready to go. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And some room to work. And now the rookie's free. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Isaiah Pacheco, 75 yards. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. And that'll just about do it for us in this one. You've notched another win, and the next challenge awaits.
Welcome, everybody. I'm the coach. Up next, another Ultimate Challenge on EA Sports.
And the offense readies for a first down and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And some room to roam now. And just like that, another Ultimate Challenge has been defeated. Savor the victory, if only for a moment, because you know there's always another challenge right around the corner.
Hello, everyone. You're watching Ultimate Challenges, and I'm your host, the coach.
And now the offense getting set, first and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That's good for a Buccaneer first, a pickup of 12 yards.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and putting the defense back on its heels.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. All right, you did it. You got the win. Congratulations. Keep that momentum going and tackle that.
Hello there, it's the coach with you here today, and this is an Ultimate Challenge.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And, partner, I know so far, we're still in the first half, but you love this game as a defensive guy. 0-0. We'll see if the offense can get going on this drive.
Well, you know how they talk about music to your ears? How about what it does for your eyes when you watch something like this, right? These teams are locked in and going at it. No points going up on the scoreboard. I'm loving it. You're exactly right.
Well, switch over, though, to an offensive mindset for a moment. What do they need to do here to get on track and get some points?
Well, I think a couple of...
The coach here, and welcome to this Ultimate Challenge. Sit back and relax. You're in for a real treat with this matchup.
And the Bengals offense set and ready to roll here on first and 10. Right to the air is Burrow. And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete. After the incompletion, here's second and 10 from the 20. Here's Burrow. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. Multiple players combined for the team's first sack of the game. So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals with a third and long after that sack we just saw. Back to throw. And he coughs up the football near his own goal line. And the defense has got it. Oh, a nightmare start offensively. This will be a touchdown. Well done. You've defeated this Ultimate Challenge. Now, if there are stars still available, you can always replay the challenge again. Otherwise, it's time to move on to the next one.
Welcome, everybody. I'm the coach. Up next, another Ultimate Challenge on EA Sports.
The Bengals drive about to get going. We've seen both of these offenses still sort of in that figuring things out phase, but I suspect some action on the scoreboard soon as they start out here first and 10. That play ended for a net loss thanks to Javon Hargrave.
An awful lot of congestion in the middle third of the field, but how about our defensive tackle right there? He didn't just hold the line, he provided some push and smacked the ball carrier down for a loss.
Now on second and 13. Burrow. Now Burrow loses the football. And the Texans scoop it. Nicely done. Another one up, another one down. Keep grinding and keep racking up those wins.
Hey, everybody. Thanks for joining us today. I'm the coach, and this is Madden Ultimate Team. Now let's hand it off to Brandon and Charles as we jump straight into the action.
We jump into this challenge in the third quarter with 4 minutes to go. You're down 7. You've got the ball on your own 25-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and that'll make it 2nd down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Taking a shot for Samuel. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. He's got a man, complete. And all the way in for the touchdown. Deebo Samuel. 73 yards. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Well, you know he can be explosive, and he's ultra-explosive there on the fly route.
And you know how many times we've talked to coaches and we've had quoted back to us, well, you know something? When you execute really well, it doesn't matter if they know it's coming or not. Well, sometimes athleticism beats you as well. He just took off and went. Hey, that's almost like one of your Turkey Bowl games, isn't it? Just go long, man. I'll hit you. And it worked really well for them.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And we are tied at 14. So a 75-yard scoring drive on just 3 plays. And it's Deebo Samuel who caps things with a touchdown reception. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. Now the attention turns to the Saints offense getting ready for their first possession of the 2nd half. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the 2nd half. They begin on the ground with Kamara. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Jameis to throw it. To the right side, incomplete to Washington. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that'll bring up a 3rd down. Winston. And he will be hit from behind and run over. Wow. More than one defender there, and that's a loss of 5 on the
sack, but found his way into the backfield, and he simply would not be denied.
Well, they say that life's all about opportunities, and that holds true when you're playing defense as well. How about him seeing that chance, making the most of it, did a great job of wrapping him up.
Under pressure, and it's blocked. Now it's scooped up, and this is a live football. And they end up with a football at the 2-yard line. And that pressure there came from his left side. Maybe could have sped up the release, but he couldn't get it off in time.
And truthfully, the speed should be consistent each and every time. It should be quick mechanics. The best punters are the ones who can catch it, one step, and get rid of the football. Those are the ones you want. Anything more than one step in the NFL, you're flirting with disaster.
Starting field position, first and goal from 2 yards out. Looking to throw. Robinson. And it's caught. Touchdown. Taysom Hill. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And his guys are going to take the lead.
That's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly, and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, got to give him credit, found the perfect play call. Quarterback let it fly as soon as the target came free. And his guy made a nice catch. Just how you draw it up in practice and then execute it in the game.
The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. The New Orleans offense set to take over. And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
You're exactly right about that, partner. And I know that right now the easy answer would be, hey, let's run the football. But that might not be everything you need. So despite the fact that they've struggled throwing it, they've got to find some type of a play, multiple plays, that puts the ball in the air and allows for them to have some success.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Jason Taylor in there to get him. It's a loss of 5. So the opening drive of this third quarter, they're trying to set the tone for the second half.
And without a doubt, they did exactly that. I've known coaches who have said the first 5 minutes of each half are so important.
And the pressure gets to him again. Jason Taylor, 2 plays in a row now that he has gotten in there for the sack, and it brings up 4th down. Here comes the Saints punter now. On for his second punt, and remember, his first one was blocked. And they won't get a chance to bring this one back. It goes out of bounds, back near their own 20. This will probably be the last play of the quarter. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. 3 quarters have come and gone. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia, as we are just about set to go here in quarter number 4. The previous run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a first down on a gain of 10. I guess he was saving his best for last, so to speak. Longest run of the day coming here in the fourth quarter right there.
And that type of run makes for a better night for him and his teammates, doesn't it? To be able to produce this late in the game can lead to some big smiles and satisfaction in the locker room after this one's over.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. 53 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. So in Saints territory now. Here's first and 10 right at the 40. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front seven, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. The offense back out on the field here following the 2-minute warning. They've got a first and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. They're not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. He can muster only a yard there, and they'll be left with a third and very short. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
On third down, they're going to run for it here. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. It's a pickup of 13, and with that 13 yards, this ball game just about over.
At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver.
And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
There you have it, another challenge and another victory. Now remember...
Hello, everyone. You're watching Ultimate Challenges, and I'm your host, the Coach.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. They've got his man complete. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Juju Smith-Schuster, 75 yards. And the Chiefs are on the board first here this afternoon. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
And oh, he clanks it off the right upright, and it's no good. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Taken in at the 3. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Here come the Bengals, and CD, of course, it's Joe Burrow out of LSU at quarterback.
Hey, we all love a good story, and what we like even more, guys who can fight through adversity. Joe Burrow coming out of high school, goes to Ohio State, doesn't get a chance to start, transfers to LSU, not thought to be a top prospect, ends up the #1 pick in the draft, and justifies it. Tremendous.
Now Burrow loses the football, and it's picked up by the Chiefs.
Well, partner, they went empty set there. No backs in the backfield. All receivers out in the pattern. And in this situation, you know what the quarterback has to do? Act as his own blitz control.
Yeah, he's got nobody else there to protect.
No one else there to protect, which means he's got to get rid of the football and absorb the hit, but not go down and fumble the ball.
And that is caught for the touchdown, Kansas City. Brandon Cooks, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Chiefs are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Congratulations on yet another victory. Now, you can go right to the next challenge if there's another one available, or return to challenges to receive your reward. with Charles Davis. As always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talked about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
And look at this. Right away, a loose football. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy, because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We got
pressure, gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. Cam Chancellor, he can do it all. This time it's a sack on the safety blitz. Robinson now. Looking to throw on second down. He's going to go for a big play downfield. He's got a man complete. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. All right, Charles, let me put you in the head of one of those defenders out there. You have a big play like that go against you so early. Does that shake your confidence?
It shouldn't, but it often does, because your thought process all during the week is how you're going to get out.